Hi everyone, welcome to this week's Teen Book Talk. Today we are going over HavenFall. HavenFall is a brand new book by Sarah Holland. It just came out this year in 2020 and it was a lot of fun to read. Well, being that it's, COVID season and we are stuck at home, it only took me about 4 hours to read. So I think you're going to enjoy it. So a few things about HavenFall. I'm not going to do a reading excerpt today because there wasn't anything that to me was like you had to hear it. Instead, we're going to talk about the people of HavenFall. So HavenFall, see this beautiful cover. It's absolutely fabulous. The illustrator did an amazing job. So if you see it, it's hard to see in this light. But if you can see it, you are in the Rocky Mountains in Colorado, and there's an inn at HavenFall, and it's this right here. And the inn of HavenFall is this wonderful place where all the different people throughout the different adjacent realms, is how they put it, or different worlds, or multiverse, depending on how you want to say it. The different people come all over the place, and once a year during our summer equinox, so like June, July, August, they are able to spend 3 months and they get to decide trade agreements, peace agreements. There's lots of different things on the different worlds, and there's lots of ambassadors, and it's mostly the rich people, but they all come to the inn to be able to have these talks and treaties. So our main character is a girl named Maggie, and she is a human. She's from Haven, which is Earth, and she is an interim innkeeper during this, and I'm not going to tell you why. But she's young. She's like college age, and to her, Haven, the inn, is home. And that is a really important piece. This is her home. And the stuff that happens during this book, which is a first book, and I'm sorry for those who like to wait, but this is a first book, and the next one isn't published yet. I know that makes me sad too. She has a lot of hard choices, and it's even harder because this is her home. All right, so some of the other realms. What is going on there? So there are a lot of multiverse realms. Currently at the inn, there are only doors to 3 of them. However, one of those doors is sealed. The first is Fjordenkill, and Fjordenkill sounds exactly like what you would think. It's a planet made of ice and frost. It's supposedly beautiful and snow-covered, and the soldiers from that realm ride around on giant wolves and bears. What's cool about them is they have elemental magic, not elemental magic, they have healing magic. And so the healing magic allows them to also make beautiful plants as well. And they are very noble and secretive. They also are kind of bony in appearance, so like really accentuated cheekbones. Like wherever our joints are, it's a little bit more knobby. Then there is Burn. I hope I'm saying that right. Bryn or Burn. And it is a massive planet, a massive world that has 2 suns and 3 moons, and their people have a sort of like beautiful scales, iridescent scales, I think mermaid when I was reading, under their skin. And so they use elemental magic, and their elemental magic has made it so crazy in their realm that it's, if you've read the Rage series, how they have the elemental magic and storms that just come out of nowhere, it kind of reminded me of that when I was reading it, where there was just so much magic that it had become uncontained. So their Silver Prince created an oasis, and in the oasis, which is a huge city with walls that keep the elements out, you're not allowed to practice magic. So some people did not like that, and they stay out in the scariness. And then there's Haven. Haven is our world, and we don't have magic. Sadness. So I'll skip that for now. And then there's Solaria. And Solaria is the door that is currently cut off. According to the beginning of the book, where it has a description of all of these places, they are probably responsible for our mythology about genies, demons, and vampires. The people of this world, when they're in their beast forms, have beautiful blue fur and are big beasties, but they are shapeshifters, so they can shift into whatever. And out of all the different realms that are described in this book, their realm is the only group of people that can survive in any of the other realms because of their shape-shifting abilities, which is kind of cool, you have to say, but you know. So this book was really, really great. I really enjoyed it. It is available to you through Cloud Library. Just a word though, if you try to look it up on the Bucks Lib catalog, it's not going to come up. If you go directly to our Cloud Library from either the Grundy Library site or from the Bucks Lib Library site and sign in with your card, it will be there. It does have a hold list, but I think it's well worth your time. So this is HavenFall, and I give it a thumbs up, and I hope you enjoy it. Thank you so much, and I will see you next week. I hope you give me some comments on what you want me to read next. All right, bye.